Hey guys,
you know who and what it is. It's the Cool Couple AC.
And welcome to episode number
7
of the Situations podcast. Today is Monday, December 28th, and before we dive into anything, before we even address any of the aesthetics in the building, please make sure subscribe, hit that red button down below, like some previous videos that you know may have a personal connection with, and let your friends know what we're doing. Drop some comments and get in the conversations.
For sure. And also, I want to take this time to thank everybody, all our fams. And we say fams because we don't call nobody no fan. You guys are our fams, and we want to thank you guys for commenting, for sharing, for supporting us on our podcast journey, and for just for subscribing to our channel. All you guys matter, and you guys are what make us who we are today. Absolutely. So I want to thank everybody for everything they've done. And I think we should get started.
So
we should get started.
Obviously, if you haven't seen the attire, if you haven't caught the theme of the drip yet, we're celebrating the end of the year. We're coming into a close of 2020. We're finally done with 2020, people.
Damn, there's 2 days left.
Listen, we're done with it. You understand? We're 2 days in. That's it.
Okay.
We're almost out of here. So, with that being said, I know this is around that time of year where people start to bring up resolutions and new. How many times have you heard the New Year, New Me?
Oh, this one. New Year, New Me.
Yeah.
No more junk food.
Say it.
Yo, I'm gonna go to the gym every day, and then January 2nd hits, and it's like, so you trying to get McDonald's, fam? Like I know I said, but we can start in February, you know?
You know what I'm saying? So
trying to get McDonald's.
Rather than bringing up resolutions, the topic I want to touch base with today is more so, what do you want to leave in 2020, and what do you want to bring into
2021?
Yeah,
that's the conversation.
It's easy to say I want to go to the gym every day. I want to stop doing something, and you're not good. I like to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that people can't do these things, but
if you haven't done them for the whole year, I don't think, for me personally, I know it's hard if I haven't done something for the whole year already to just jump into consistently doing something just because it's a new year. I know it's hard for me, so I know that it's not that easy for a lot of people to just switch up and do certain things unless you're super committed, you know?
Yeah, so I think a better way to wrap that question is to kind of think about what kind of habits and things, or what type of personality traits of yours, or what kind of things that you notice around you that you want to leave in 2020. Maybe there's some things that you just feel like you've outgrown, or maybe things that you feel like you don't have the time for, or maybe things that you don't feel like you have the patience for anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe there's things that maybe there's new things that you want. Maybe there's new things that you want around, new things you want to try, new experiences, new friends you want to make, new people you want to talk to.
Whatever it is, we're here we want to talk about it. And actually, we want to talk about ours.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And we want you to tell us about yours in our comments. But we're going to talk about us.
Make sure you comment to us, because I want to pay attention and dive into some of these things for real.
Yeah, for sure. So I think the first thing that we want to start with is, what do you want to leave in 2020?
What do I want to leave?
Yeah, like that you're not taking with you. Like it doesn't matter who the person is and what the person or where the person comes from or how long they've lived in your life. What are you not going to tolerate anymore? And what are you going to leave in 2020?
What I'm going to leave in 2020 is the value of opinions. The values of others' opinions of me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big one.
Like, I'm going to break that down. Like, I know everyone's entitled to have an opinion about me, but I don't think my problem was before that I used to think everyone's opinion of me should be what I want it to be, because it's opinion of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And if you know who you are, then obviously you want that perspective of who you are to be
shown
to everybody, right?
And I guess to an extent that's my ego speaking, because I can't control what people say.
What people think.
I can't control, you know what I'm saying? Like I know for a fact that when I go to a convenience store or a grocery store or something like that, people are going to look at me and go, oh, okay, yeah, cool, this guy's going to cause problems. Or like, if people see me on the road or if I'm taking a bus, before hearing me speak, they think I'm going to be uneducated, I'm going to be rude, I'm going to belittle them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the assumptions, I don't like the assumptions. I don't like it. For sure leaving assuming in 2020 because
because what happens,
that's a lot.
What happens when you value other people's opinions like that is sometimes you start to live out that stereotype without noticing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot of people get treated bad and there you go now. Well, because I was treated like a thug, I'm going to be a thug. Or like, because everyone expects me to do bad things, I'm just going to do bad things because that's what's expected of me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I want to learn how to further not attach myself to others' opinions like that, but to either to hear it and just not be affected by it. I don't not want to hear it. And
so like it's like someone says, "Yo, you're so and so," and you go, "Oh, okay, if that's what you think, okay, that's fine." That's fine.
Like I want it to be able, like, I don't have
to always prove yourself to people.
Exactly. If I'm doing it, I'm doing it, and I want to be able to do it because it's just what I want to do. I don't want to have to live by any merit that I'm trying to put on for people to think I'm some type of. Even if I'm wrong and strong or right by my side of whatever I choose, like, I'm willing to stand by my wrongs too, just because I know, hey, I'm not trying to do my wrongs to follow anybody else. I think what I think. I look at the benefits and the pros and cons. I weigh it out for me personally. I don't weigh it out against what you're gonna think or how you're gonna feel about it. Because, like,
that's a really good one. Yeah. Leaving that in 2020.
That's something
that's a big one
for sure. Yeah,
that's a big one. I think one thing for me that I want to leave in 2020 is the normalization of this is not really, this is a personal one. No, I wouldn't call this personal, but this is something that I noticed in general. The normalization of people being unhappy. That's something I feel like needs to stay in 2020 because, hey man, I see people thrive off of drama. Like, you're not really getting no likes and no followers and no support if you're honestly if you have a solid base. Let's be real. Like, if you have a solid foundation behind you, yeah, people will say, "Oh my God, goals," whatever the case is, or whatever it is. But once someone has drama in their life, you see them go from 0 to 100 real quick. And they're going to get, it's not even support, but people don't realize that they're actually supporting the people by speaking on their name and like following them and commenting. You're giving that person clout. So, like, man, I think leaving all the negativity and focusing on happiness should be something that 2021 comes with. That's one thing. And not even just speaking on social media, I think in general. A lot of people thrive off of negativity. And then in the media thrives off of negativity.
I hear what
you get what I'm saying?
We're living in a place where you want to do something positive. Sometimes it's named off as like it's lame or it's like whack, whatever. They're gonna gotta do all that. Like being
bad gets you more attention than being good.
Yeah, being the nice
for
person.
Sure.
Oh, I've said this to you a very long time ago.
A lot of times.
I'm gonna say it on camera so that people can hear me say it. Now it's a quotable. It's easier to prove that you're a bad person than it is to prove that you're a good person, because it's so easy to see somebody as a piece of shit for doing something that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? You have to build up years of a solid character
to finally hear
people
that
look
person
at you
was a
and
good
go,
guy, or that girl was a good girl.
Because you have to stand the test of time. It's so much harder to say, "Yo, I'm good." Why? Because I say so. Well,
so, yeah, sure, I know you did. So. No, there's no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easier to say, "Well, if you do something once that's bad, you can be bad forever. But you can do a million things good, and the one bad thing can
overpower the good."
You know what I'm saying? And then now
overpower it.
Now you're
so that's exactly what I mean. Like, I want to leave all that stuff back in 2020 because the media already, the news already gives us too much negativity. When you go outside, everything is negative because of COVID. Even if you're not seeing anything negative, you're watching people with masks on their face, and that's going to remind you of the negativity that's going on right now. I really think that, we should take the time to appreciate the good things around us, appreciate the good people around us, and try not to feed off of everything negative, because realistically, you're just bringing yourself down, and it's gonna weigh down on you when you have too much negative things in your system and in your brain that you're thinking about. It's gonna mess you up mentally a little bit. So I for sure want to leave, and I can admit that when COVID first started, I was watching the news CNN was on my TV for the whole day, and it dragged me. I can't lie, and I learned to turn off my TV. Yo, go watch a funny movie with Alan or the kids, or go play with the babies, or whatever. Take my mind off of the negativity, and honestly, it helps. It helped a lot. So, leave the negativity. negative perspectives back in 2020.
Yeah, that's a good one. My second one, this is gonna be a rough one, but I'm leaving unnecessary conversations in 2020, and I'll give you a very prime example. If somebody knows, before I even say this, I have to keep it real and give credit, because I was thinking about this, but now I have an idea of where I'm getting my example from, and I got to quote it from Mr. KOA's podcast, We Need to Talk podcast. He was talking about this very same scenario, and he had a question that came up, and it was like, the person said, oh, hey, what's up, how you doing? He's like, he knows they want to ask for money, and like they want to, you know what I'm saying? They know they want something.
Instead of just asking directly,
instead of just asking me direct, like it's gonna.
Hey,
again,
so are the kids okay? How are you? And it's like, well, I never heard from you in a minute, but okay.
To quote him, he said, "Yo, it's still gonna be no, but just let me get to the no sooner." You know what I'm saying? Like, don't.
Facts.
Hi, how you doing? Oh,
he's real.
How's everything? how's your mom? Yo, what do you
want?
Don't make me ask you, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good
just
one.
Keep it. I have no problem if you just come to me. Hey, bro. Look, I need this. I want to get something done. Can you do this for me? And whether I want to or not, I'll give you a real answer. But I would much rather a conversation come like that. I know I have a family, and I know I have a wife. I know. But don't patronize. Hi, Alan. How's the kids? Happy holidays? How's your dad and your mom? How's the family? I hope you guys had a great...
What do you want?
And if you're just calling to say that, just send... There's so many things you can send. You can send an emoji. You can send a GIF. You can send like a little e-card. You can just send that. And we'll all see it and laugh.
But I think you're speaking from the place of people that don't hit you up regularly, and then now randomly hit you up with the, hey, how's it going?
Like,
yeah,
it's a business thing for me too, because like, yo, I'm musically inclined. That's where my business is. Everything surrounding music is my business. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people try to hit me up for services, and they want to actually get something done, or they want to do it for free. I appreciate people who are about their, hey man, look, I'm looking for an engineer who can get Ray done. Oh, okay, yeah, cool, fine, cool, boom. Don't, hey bro, what's up? Seen you post your kids for Father's Day, and that was cool. I was just wondering if you still have beats available. Don't do that. My kids can't make
that's
beats.
Annoying.
Like, what are you talking to me about?
That's annoying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's annoying.
that's so annoying. Weird to me. Like, when I go to the grocery store and I see the cash register, right? I'm not asking her how her cat at home is doing. I don't ask her how her grandma is. I'm not asking her anything.
I just want my change.
I'm giving you these mangoes, okay? I'm giving you a $20 bill. Give me change so I can get back home to these mangoes. It's not about the conversation right now, and that's okay. We don't have to put so much importance on, oh, you didn't talk to me, and you didn't mention, because you're gonna, after a while, if you keep mentioning that, you're gonna get annoyed. You're gonna say, please don't ask. So before we get annoyed, before we get to the conversation of, yo, you always ask me about this, and I would much rather, okay, just from the jump, hey bro, good, just simple greeting. I'll teach you how to do it. I'll teach you guys how to do it, okay?
Hey, you know what? Thank you to the people that actually check up and talk to us on a daily. We're not talking about you guys.
Oh, for sure. But I'm talking about you guys. I'm going to teach you guys the structure of the conversation that I love, okay? Hey, good morning, good afternoon. Hey, what's up? What you need immediately. What the subject is. No bush, no fat, just filet mignon steak grill. You understand? And then we dissect it. That's how conversation for me goes.
Yeah.
Don't give me miso soup, a cup of water,
2 pieces of sushi,
the hot rag to wash my hands. Don't give me the steak of the conversation so we can break it down together.
No, that's facts.
That's what I like.
That's a good one. I think another thing I want to leave in 2020 is people not taking accountability. I'm a person where if I'm wrong, and it's not just to tell people like I'm sorry or to forgive me or nothing like that. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna apologize. That's just what I'm gonna do. If I'm wrong to my kids, I'm apologizing. If I'm wrong to Alan, I'm apologizing. If I'm wrong to my grandma and my mom, I'm apologizing. That's just what I do. And I try to make people understand where I'm coming from. If something is done that puts them in a place where they get upset at me, I'm not the type of person to say, yo, I don't care if they're mad, leave it alone. I'm the type of person, no, what did I do wrong? I want to fix things. Let's talk. There's no drama. I'm not going to post about you. I'm not going to go talk crap about you. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going to come to you and say like, yo, what did I want to understand where I come from, because a lot of times things can be misunderstood. You get what I'm saying? So I want to leave not taking accountability for your actions in 2020, because again, this doesn't even have to do with me. This has to do with people that know they did me wrong and they want to play the victim game. And even though I'm admitting, okay, yeah, I did that too. So now list off what you did. Let me hear what you did to me now, so we can both take responsibility for both of our actions. It's like, I never did nothing, and you can't tell me what oh, okay, so now you're blocked. Now there's no conversation to have, because I'm here telling you what I did,
you know what I'm saying?
And you're making it look like, oh, you're only apologizing because you know you did. No, it's either we both did wrong, I didn't do nothing wrong, or they didn't do nothing wrong, and we have to fix the issue. But I can't keep sitting on that one person that doesn't want to take accountability, and I'm here like, no, I'm open to talk. I'm open to have a conversation. I'm open to say what I did wrong. Let's do it. I'm open to say it. Because again, most of the things could be misunderstandings, but people don't even want to take the time to acknowledge what they did, and they just want to hear, I'm sorry. And frankly, I'm leaving that. I'm leaving that in 2020.
You know, a wise man once told me that if you figure out what it is that you're doing wrong, that'll be the last time you ever do it wrong, because you figured out what you were doing wrong.
I'll change. I'll change how I'll change. For me, when I realize what I did wrong, whether it's intentional or not, I'm gonna change how I'm acting and what I do, and I'm gonna mind.
I can't lie. It used to be hard for me to hear that kind of stuff though. Like when I was younger, I could to hear that I was doing shit wrong before I was heard for my problem used to fuck me up when I was younger, and I can almost understand where certain people don't want to hear about their own faults, because maybe they don't feel like what they're trying to project is being heard. But at the same time, if I'm having a conversation with this pen, and this pen is telling me I have a problem with communicating, and then I go to this Jug here and I go, yo, Jug, pen's talking shit, telling me I can't even talk, and now Jug's telling me, yo, bro, maybe you talk a little rough. Like, fuck you too, yo, these assholes are telling me that, and now it's like, yo, bro, maybe you should stop being mean to people and stop calling them
and realize what you're doing.
Yo, disco ball, another curse name, another something. It's like, yo, fam, if common denominator between these four absolute strange anomalies is that my attitude
is
sucks. Like, I gotta take a while and realize, okay, before I say you guys have problems, maybe I should sit down
and reflect and look within yourself to see that maybe the way that person speaks is out of character all the time, and they just, oh, that's just how I speak, that's just my attitude, so you need to accept it. And it's like, no, you need to realize that a lot of the things and reactions and that you're getting and responses you're getting from people is based off of the way you go at them, or the thing by the tone that you deliver. You know what I'm saying?
I think 4 is an appropriate number to know that, yo, there's a problem for sure.
There's a problem.
If you have a conversation about what's bothering you with 4 people, and 4 people who don't know the situation from jump can all say, yeah, that's wrong, but at the same time,
maybe you should have, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's if it's more than 4, then you really got to work on listening to things, and again, I know I can talk from that because I used to be there too. Bro, I used to have 19 million people tell me, yo, bro, maybe stop cussing so much. Now you guys know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm getting that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
so
then you realize. One time
I slipped up cussing church by accident. I'm like, yo, maybe I should just. Maybe I should, I
can give an example.
You know what I mean? I'm
going to give a quick example and say, there was an instance where we were cleaning the house, and it was just, regular cleaning, and I wanted to sweep somewhere, and Alan was holding the broom, and I took the broom out of his hand, but I grabbed it. From his perspective, I dragged it out of his hand. But to me, I just took it because I need to use it. And I didn't think nothing of it. So I continued the day. Conversation was I didn't feel no way or whatever the case is, but I noticed he was off. So I'm like, what happened? And he's like, oh, nothing. I don't want to talk about it. So I'm like, oh, okay, I did something. I don't know what I did, but I did something. So I kept pressing the issue because I'm like, yo, I'm scanning my day. I didn't say anything disrespectful. I didn't do anything disrespectful. So I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, why did he switch up? So then when he was ready to talk, I gave him his time. And when he was ready to come to me and talk, he's like, listen, I've come from a place where too much women drag things out of my hand disrespectfully and do certain gestures disrespectfully. And when you did that to me, it made me feel away. So instead of me going, I'm not like that girl, and don't compare me to no girl until you're comparing me to your past relationships. I'm like, okay, so now I know that me dragging something out of his hand, whether it's intentional or not, is a trigger to him. So what I'm going to do now is not drag anything out of his hand no more. I'm going to say, hey, can I please use it? If he says, no, I'm using it right now, cool. And we never had the problem since. I changed how I did things just because I thought it was okay. I knew it made him feel away. So I'm like, you know what? I can adapt. I can change. That's fine. And it never happened since. And that's what I mean for taking accountability, because accountability isn't just you saying sorry. It's showing the person that, no, I heard what you said bothered you, and it's not going to happen anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'll give another example. There was a time me and you were having a conversation. I cut you off in the middle of your talking, and I was trying to make my point heard before I heard your point, and you let me know how much it used to bother you, because people used to talk over you all the time, and
for sure.
People never used to let you get an idea out, or like tell you you're wrong for what you're thinking and kind of blame you for whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, instead of me adapting the attitude as a man, like, yo, I gotta be heard and my word is final, the word is bond, what I've adapted now is like, you know what? I'm gonna let you express yourself, and then we can, again, give me the steak of what you're feeling. Boom, you lay it out. Then we can digest it, and we can have a nice little conversation
Is that easy?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't personally, I don't understand how it's so hard to communicate, but I can't really speak for other people. I can speak for myself.
Yeah, bro. But like in that, I feel like it's smart, because then I kind of teach myself how I want to deal with my own problems. You know what I'm saying? I kind of teach myself like, yo, I know sometimes I get into that point where I don't want to talk, but this is the best way I can ever put it. When I'm in silence and I'm not talking and I'm mad, I'm cutting out the fat of my own problem before I can bring you the steak of the problem and say, you know what, this is it. Because again, I don't want to go to someone and beat around the bush of a conversation if I know what's bothering me. And sometimes if I don't know what's bothering me, that just means it's like cutting a piece of a whale back and having a bunch of fat on it. You got to go, okay, well, this is useless. I got to, what's really,
dissect,
you know what I'm saying? And I want to get to the good stuff and then go, okay, I got something good to show you and let you know this is what's bothering me. Rather than like, oh, we got like a whole bunch of past bullshit on here, so I don't know what to tell you about this problem, but we got a huge one. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I approach it.
So now we're on to personal things. One personal thing about yourself that you want to work on for 2021 and that you don't want to carry the attitude on from 2020 into 2021. If you want to go first?
For sure, one thing I want to do is read more books. And like, I don't mean books, how can I put this? Not of just my culture. Like, I want to read more things about things that I don't know. I'm at an age in my life where, like, other things outside of my own culture are now interesting to me. Because it's not that I feel like I've studied all of black culture and I know it in and out. It's just that how all these other ethnicities and all these other cultures in the world tie into each other, how all these, like, the timeline of the world, that's interesting to me. Things like human behavior, why people do certain things, how long people have been doing certain things, how new certain manipulative mental, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like seeing
you just want to learn new things in general in 2021 about,
like, I want
instead of assuming,
I want to learn more about people. So like, I guess the best way I can learn that and learn about people is to like read more books about, like, again, like human behavior, like, and not even just of this era and now, like of different times, and like really dig into like who that's people
good.
were, and like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a really good one.
Yeah,
that's a really good one.
And like, all in all, I just want to master communication, because I feel like if I read a lot of information, I'll be able to digest it better. I'll be able to
and project it.
Yeah, way easier. So
that's a really good one. I like that.
That's my one. Yeah.
I think my one is self-doubt, and people are gonna be like, "What?" But no, like, listen. I know we do our podcast, and there's so much. I get frustrated because I'm like, there's so much times when I know I'm a planned out person. So when I schedule something, when I want something done by a certain time, it has to be done by that time. And if it's 1 minute past that time, I'm going to get irritated. So like when we first started doing our podcast, video dropping tomorrow at 6 p.m. And then something happens. Mm-hmm. And then the next week after that, video dropping tomorrow at 8 p.m. or whatever the case is. And then while we're shooting the video it's either the storage is full, it's either the video stops, or whatever the case is, and it can't upload it to YouTube, or it's taking hours, and I get super frustrated. And I realized after that, I was bringing in the negative energy of what was happening every time we shot a podcast into the next podcast, and I'll be like, come on, let's shoot a podcast, but it's not even gonna upload anyways. And you know what happens? It doesn't upload, because I'm bringing that energy with me, and that's what I'm speaking into existence. So like, I had a lot of self-doubt. There's times when I didn't even want to do it anymore, and Alan's like, no, let's do it. We can do this. And he cheered me on, and you know what? I did it. Here now, it's episode 7. Yeah, so like, right. I want to leave self-doubt in 2020, and because for the last podcast we did, I didn't bring no negative feelings towards the podcast. I didn't bring no negative energy or nothing like that. You know what happened? It uploaded smoothly. Like, it was so good, and I didn't even put out a time for it to be released. It just uploaded before the time I wanted it to be released, and I was so thankful for that. But I noticed it wasn't even about the podcast. It was about how I'm handling the situation. Things happen. If it doesn't upload the time when it's supposed to upload, things happen. That's technology. That's what happens. And I learned to like set my feelings aside and say, okay, you know what? That's when the timing is right, it will upload. And it's good. I feel like it's going good now. So like, I feel like I want to leave that in 2020. And I do the podcast because before we even started it, we spoke about it for a while, and people have been coming to us saying, you guys need to put out YouTube video, and you guys need to be on YouTube. You guys need to speak, because you guys are smart, and you guys know what you're talking about, and you guys need to bring conversations to people and help people in their situations. And I didn't want to do it because I'm like, I don't want anyone thinking like I'm better than them. I don't want anyone thinking like I know more than anybody. This is a thing where I'm learning from you guys, and where you guys can take things from me too, if you do. So like, it has been a thing where we thought about it for a while, and we took into consideration how the people that respected us and love us feel, and now we're here again. Yeah, so yeah. I'm leaving that in 2020 and going into 2021 with flawless positivity for the podcast. All right, that's what I'm doing.
Speaking of going into 2021, what's one thing that you're trying to manifest?
Hold on, let me hold on. One thing I'm manifesting, listen to me clearly, okay? Sony ZV-1. You hear that? Sony ZV-1. People are like, what the hell is that? There's a camera that I want. I'm going to speak it into existence right now. There's a camera that I want that will help things flow smoothly with the podcast. With filming and uploading and all that stuff. I want that. I'm not gonna lie. I've been sitting on that for months. I've been watching reviews and looking at the camera and searching it up, and that's one thing I'm gonna speak into existence for 2021. And another thing is positivity, leaving not entertaining negativity. I'm gonna speak anytime anyone approaches me with a negative situation, I can turn it into something positive. Whether it's about me or Alan or my family or my friends, I'm gonna turn it into something positive and not sit on the feelings of negativity. So I want to speak love, positivity, financial growth, stability, and mental growth,
being able
and stuff like that into 2021.
No, I want to be able to manifest being able to see our friends again, like regularly, like at an event, maybe somewhere, play some music, have some drinks, just just forget it all and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, the weight of 2020, God,
I want heavy.
Whatever weight that is, whatever
bully,
heaviness that is.
Whatever bully was born on January 1st, whatever day this whole COVID thing, let's say January 1st. Yeah. Whatever bully it was, I'm not talking about an actual person. Yeah. Whatever it was that came into 2020 on January 1st, please stay here. Like, on December 31st, stay here. Don't come to January 2021 with us, okay? Yeah. Stay here.
2020 needs whatever 2020 needs. We don't need
to carry
I know it's
that.
2021, but don't think of it like 2021 and we lost to it. No.
Nah.
We're doing it over. And this is 2021. Like the first good year in 2020. Okay?
And you know what? For anyone watching this podcast, I speak positivity on you. I speak financial growth on you. I speak stability on you. I speak positive. I speak what else?
Good fortune on you.
Good fortune on you. I speak good communication, good health, good relationships with your kids. I speak all that with you. I speak good things and I speak love into your relationships that you have with whatever partner you're with. I speak all that onto you guys, and I want you guys to go into 2021 with positivity and all the love that we send out for you. And hey man, things are gonna be good for you. If you're watching this, things are gonna be good for you. It may seem like you hit rock bottom if you're at rock bottom right now. It may seem like things aren't going the way you want it to. Every time you try and do something, it goes the wrong way and blah blah blah. It may feel like that, but trust in yourself.
Yeah.
Bring on turn whatever negativity that you have in your situation right now into something positive, and you're gonna see how things flow. Keep everything honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself.
I heard this somewhere, and I think this is a good thing to say at the end of this episode. A wise man once said, I don't know about you, but 2 and 2 equals 4. That means everything that happened to you happened for you. You know what I'm saying?
And it's going to make you into the person you need to be for whoever you're going to be with and for your future. So I think 2021, even though this COVID thing is going on and all this negativity is around us, I think 2021, if you really want it to be, will be a good year for you. Whatever you think in your mind, whatever energy you bring onto yourself and into your home, whoever you bring around you that's not meant for you, that you're not going to go anywhere, because anything you speak, it's going to happen. If you speak it enough, it will happen. Imagine you wake up and you go, my day's not even going to go right. Watch, what bullshit am I going to get? What bullshit's going to happen today?
Yeah,
and you say, watch, I know someone's going to call me with some bullshit. And then someone calls you. See, I told you, but you don't realize you're the one that's inviting that energy onto you because you're projecting it. So, bring love and peace and kindness into 2021.
Absolutely.
And things will go smoothly. I feel like things will turn around for the better. I don't even look at COVID as a negative thing. This was able to help us see who was really in our corner.
Yeah.
This made a lot of people show their ass. This made a lot of people show their ass.
Everyone play their cards, bro. Everyone had to, okay, your hands up. What do we... It's
you found out who your real friends are, and you found out who your real family was in 2020, for sure. No one could ever tell me they didn't lose friends or family this year.
2020 was...
Not like I know a lot of people lost people literally, but I'm talking about with connections.
Yo, 2020 was literally a domino game, and it got block game, and everyone had to go, okay, well, I got this. What do you have?
Man.
Oh, damn. This is where we're at, huh? Everyone had to scratch your head and just go, jeez. It's a head scratcher, but you know what?
You know what? And here's another thing. If you know that you have a fake friend around you, be honest with the person. Whoever it is, be honest with the person and say, you know what? I've been noticing some things that you've been doing, and I call it out. Call everything out, because you don't want to bring no fake friends and fake family into 2021.
Don't let those lingering relationships go on.
Go on with you. Don't bring that.
You know, someone doesn't fuck with you, but you're around them a little bit. Just don't. Either leave it alone or just tell them, yo, look, man, I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to give them a chance, let them know, yo, bro, like there's something here, and I don't
mess with it. I know that they may not want to end a relationship, but do what's best for yourself.
And they'll consider you a better person because you're being real about the situation. Even if they feel or don't feel the same way you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? They'll feel like, you know what? You're real enough to say that because that you saw something, so you addressed it. So, like, they're not going to disrespect you on any level because, you know...
It takes
a strong person to say them type of things. You know
but if they do disrespect you, that speaks to their character. Don't bring no lingering... relationships and friendships into 2021. If you have to get rid of somebody that will benefit you for the better, do it. Do it. It's your life. You know what I'm saying? So those are some things that we want to drop and we want to cop for 2021.
Yeah, fam. That was the subject of that, you know? Like, I mean, what more is there to say except I hope that we can do some type of, like, some type of countdown together, because like
we wanted to do let us know go on our Instagram page, let us know. We want to do a countdown.
We're gonna do the countdown on our account. We're gonna
I know most people are gonna be home or maybe with their mom or whatever the case is, or their dad or family, whatever the case is.
If you want something to watch us.
We want to do a countdown for 2021. We want to enter 2021 with the most positivity around us. I think we should do it on Google, either Google Meets or on Instagram Live. But we'll let you know on our Instagram story. We'll let you know. But for sure, we want to do that.
Yeah. Anything else before we sign out?
No, actually nothing else. But make sure you share this video because we wanna know what everyone else thinks.
Yeah,
how everyone else feels about 2020 and what they want to bring.
So watch this. You guys now have to let us know 2 things that you want to leave behind in 2020, 1 thing that you want to work on yourself personally with, and a couple of things that you want to manifest in 2021. Let us know those things. I'll put the question in the description, but put those things in the comments too. Let's figure it out. Let's see how we can get it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we love you guys, man. As we said, you're our fams, and we can't wait to see you in 2021.
All right, man. As for the last podcast of the year, we gotta say, finish line. Peace.